You always wanted me to crawl, little spider on your wall. It's no fair to make me choose between that other boy and you. Can't help if you're in pain, because you made this hurricane. Left me standing in the rain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, I said, hey, I'll be dancing in your brain. You'll be smiling all the same. You'll come crawling back to me, back to our little fantasy. Want you waiting when I call. Yeah, you know I want it all. Little spider on my wall. Yeah, I'm gonna make you crawl.
Good evening. It is.
Hey.
It is. Where are you? You're there. It's AA. I'm Tim Chicago 9. Welcome to the SMUG Cast. We are at number 20.
20. Wait.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And here in the beautiful, if not somewhat cosmopolitan town of Cincinnati, winter has arrived. It is snowing or snowed.
It did.
3 inches, maybe more.
Happiness is relative.
You would think we got a blizzard with the way everybody was reacting. You know, because I grew up in Chicago. You grew up in this area, so both places get snow. And every year, whether I was living there or living here, as soon as the snow hits, everybody starts griping. It's like you've lived here all your life. You know this happens every winter, but yet you act surprised when it happens.
I got to work today, and have you replenished your rations yet for this year? What? Oh my God.
The only place I could see where that have applied is when we were living in Nebraska, and the threat of being snowed in by a big snowstorm was actually rather real, because we were off the beaten track. We were back 3/4 of a mile off the main road,
right,
up a dirt road, which would have turned to slush after once the snow started melting.
Oh, all right, hold on. There you go. All right, it's you.
Why am I zoomed in? Okay.
Because I'm going to go yell at the cats. I'll be back.
Oh, okay. So the cats are, I guess they're acting up when we're supposed to be live. But so, cleaned off my car because I had things to take care of today. And, neighbors out in the parking lot griping, freaking snow. It's winter. It happens.
Yeah.
So, I never understand it's like complaining when it rains in the spring or complaining about the severe thunderstorms in the spring. It happens every year. Why do you act surprised when it happens? Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Welcome to SMUG Cast number 20.
20. Wait. 20. Okay, sorry.
So, anyhow. So, yeah, we had a bit of snow. It's going to be cold. Winter stuff.
Yeah.
And see, now when I was in Texas, the winter, February after I moved down there, they got a literal statewide winter storm.
Because you got there?
Yeah, I brought it with me. I'm sorry. I filed a restraining order against winter, but
you could have made some money off that. You could have sold yourself to the climate change weirdos.
Who sold myself? Well.
And then the flat earthers, and of course you would have had to deal with them, but
Yeah, so and when we moved down there, as a joke, we brought a snow shovel with us because we didn't think we were going to get snow. It's Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody wanted to borrow it?
No, I was outside shoveling snow, and one of my neighbors opens their doors and goes, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, yeah, what am I doing? They don't have snow plows down here.
It's called shoveling the snow.
Yeah, but so the next morning it's like 4 degrees. It's a Tuesday in February. It's like 4 degrees, and I'm like, oh, this is any day between December and March in Chicago.
Yeah.
But and I can understand down there everybody was acting like it was Armageddon because it pretty much was. I mean, it was Lubbock to Houston was under this winter storm warning. There's rolling power outages and all this other stuff. And, the rolling power outages didn't exactly roll. They just kind of went out and stopped and was off for 3 days, I think.
Okay.
So, but being winter savvy, I was like, yeah, the end of the week it was, this was on Wednesday. By Saturday, it was 62 and sunny and no more snow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was the great
thing. How'd that go for you?
Well, you know what? It was nice by the end of the week. No snow, nothing.
Yeah.
It was all gone. It's like it never happened.
Yes, it has a way of doing that. Yeah.
But anyway, we are in the holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. Note the lack of holiday decorations because I haven't gotten to them yet.
They're all on the front porch, so you guys can't really see them from here anyway.
Well, you can kind of see if you look through my blinds. You can kind of see them.
Oh yeah, you can. You can a little bit. Yeah.
But
Tim worked really hard this week putting them up there. So the squirrels could jump all over them.
Yes. Net lights, great invention. But they are difficult to deal with if you don't unroll them correctly.
This is why I don't deal with Christmas lights because I can't. I just.
Oh hell, I'm a pro with Christmas lights.
I thought, before I had Jimmy that, man, I'm going to be the best mom ever because I'm going to put lights all over that fucking tree. It turned out like maybe 1 or 2 years. And then after that, he literally sat there and just looked at the present and looked at the tree for 10 seconds and that was the end of it. It's like, well, hell.
I decorated the bejesus out of the house. I mean,
yeah.
Christmas came in the front door and threw up. And it all landed, lights around every window, a light up sign in every window, lights around the ceiling in every room, lights all over the bushes, the light up figurines in the yard. I mean, if I could have done more, I would have.
Yeah.
But they don't. Money was we had to eat. We couldn't spend it all on Christmas lights.
That eating thing, it gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets in the way of spending good money. It's Spike.
Hi, Spike.
It's the SMUG Cast mascot.
Yes, it's the unofficial mascot. Yeah, that's who we were kind of thinking of when we did our little mascot guy in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a Spike thing.
And Fay Ray is where?
I don't know, but they're not killing each other, and it's good.
All right. So
we just got back because the cold weather has happened. Of course, that makes the tire pressure lower, and so Tim was nice enough to fill my tires up, and we just got back from that. So we're not exactly, we're at our most relaxed right now just yet.
Yeah, because first of all, $3 for air. It's air.
It's my quest to find free air. I'm going to make a video and call it free air. It's just going to be my quest for the next year.
Yeah, because this kind of weather, and it hasn't happened in my car, where the temperature drops, so does the tire pressure.
Yeah.
I used to have every one of my cars previously, and I do mean everyone would do that every winter when there was a big change in temperature.
Yeah.
Tire pressure would drop. The left front all the time, always the left front.
Yeah.
So.
I was trying to find my my newest video, but keep talking. I'll find it eventually. Oops.
So holiday decorations were my thing for many years. I just love it so much. And I was inspired to outline the house with lights and put lights in all the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I had a paper route.
Oh, here we go.
And delivering, When I was a young man, I had a paper route. Anyway, there was a house along my route that every Christmas, the entire front of the house was outlined in white lights. I thought it was the coolest friggin' thing ever. So I'm like, you know what? When I get older and have my own place, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Are you ready for SMUG Cast Theater?
Yes, of course. SMUG Cast Theater. Go ahead.
All right. Well, hold on for a second. I should preface this to say, first, I can shut this music off really quick. I like it. We'll be back to it in a minute. But for those of you, the two of you besides myself who thought the last season of this was hilarious because I had so much fun putting it together. I just sat and laughed my butt off most nights. I just decided that I had kind of run my course with the music I was making recently, and I wanted to do something. I wanted to go back to my creative comedy thing. So everybody, welcome to Chains of Love Season 2 trailer. Well, I forgot what I called it. Hold on. I think it's Bryce, the Exile of Bryce Lane.
Yes.
So here's the Season 2 trailer. I may tweak it yet. I don't know yet, but here we go. Let me know if you can hear it when it starts.
Okay.
I have to put the disclaimer. There you go. There's something.
Back of a trailer park where nobody goes. Behind an old dump truck and a rusted Ford. Underneath a 100-year-old magnolia tree, I found my future wife. I need a bigger house and a smaller woman. A woman who needs a man.
I can say that.
Just like I need her. I need a smaller woman. I need a bigger house. I need a smaller woman. I need a smaller woman.
We'll have to tweak that a little bit. So welcome everybody to upcoming season 2 of Chains of Love, the Exile of Bryce Lane. And I know that you guys are going to enjoy it as much as I do once we get everything straightened out by 11 Labs is kind of giving me a way to go for whatever reason. They sent me this email. They said, we're having this big Black Friday sale. You get everything this month for $1, an entire membership. But basically, it's like a $20 value, something like that. And I said, oh, man, sign me up. I'm going to be using those voices. Well, they took away all. Nice, Spike. They took away all my cool voices, though. And I'd already signed up, and then it said, oh, we're not going to accept your card. And they didn't accept my card for whatever reason. I guess I put the wrong address on the billing address or something like that. But they're like, oh, well, we can't get back with you right now. It'll be in a few weeks.
Yeah, like you need that.
Okay. Well, I guess you don't get your money till you get back with me then. That's all I'm saying. It's good to have Spike here. He's good to have him here. Look at him. He likes hanging out in the music location, which is kind of where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at any rate, that's what I was working on the other night.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a song idea hit me at literally 2:00 this morning. And I had to get up and write it down on my phone real quick and dictate it while I was going. So it's a choral Christmas song. Well, holiday song, I guess. It doesn't mention Christmas per se, but it's very holiday-esque. Let's put it that way.
And speaking of Christmas music,
yeah.
You know what is played in the stores nowadays? I deign to call it Christmas music.
We were talking about this the other day, and that's why I kind of was hesitant about doing anything holiday-esque. I mean, for me, I celebrate Christmas. Other people celebrate other things. Don't
Right.
want to offend anybody. I should just say Christmas, but I'd like to include everybody. So
Merry Happy Chris Hannah Kwanzaa ought to cover it.
that's it. That's it. Are you, Tim? Are you researching your roots?
Yeah. Speaking of researching roots,
For your Kwanzaa 2025?
well, I was talking to my mom about a week or so ago, and got
Yeah.
on the subject of ancestry.
Yeah. Can't hear you.
Got all this time off coming up, because you work in a call center environment for as many years as I have, you start to go crazy. So I need a break.
Is that what happened?
Well, I just crazier than normal. I don't know. But anyhow, I was talking to my mom, and we got on the subject of ancestry because, my dad had done some research into his side of the family as to where they came from. My mom, one of my mom's nieces from her side was looking into researching that side of the family.
Yeah.
And so my grandmother on my mom's side is actually my step grandmother, because my mom's biological mom died during childbirth.
I'm sorry.
Which kind of happened back there in the 30s.
Wait a minute. She died while someone was having her?
No.
It wouldn't make sense.
So my mom's when my mom's mom was giving birth to her and her brother, because they were twins, fraternal twins, she died shortly after giving birth from hemorrhage or something like that.
I'm sorry.
So it turns out that she was of Polish descent. And
did she roll?
Pardon me?
Did she roll? Was she rollish Polish?
No, not that I know of.
Uh-huh.
And so a couple interesting things, not to belabor anything here, but history fascinates me, always has. So when we start talking about family history, I automatically want to start learning more. So I guess, and I'm struggling to remember this here because it was only a week ago, I don't know why, but my grandfather, my mom's dad, his grandfather was likely of Hungarian descent, which is really interesting. Didn't know I would have roots going back to that part of the world, but that's pretty cool.
That explains your inner conflict. Go ahead.
and
your love for cheese?
Yeah. My love for the cheese and ability to do the accent, because it's pretty general.
Cheese. Get moose and squirrel. Mine's not as good as yours, of course.
So, and my dad's side of the family is all from mostly Germany.
Uh-huh.
But my great-great-grandfather, when they came to the U.S., he married an Irish woman, so I got like an Irish branch in there too somewhere, which explains...
Occasionally I hear that.
Which probably explains the Irish first names in my family, for the most part. At least.
Is it all three-letter names?
Yeah, actually it is. We have middle names like this. Took an extra name when we were confirmed, the whole Catholic thing.
What's your three-letter middle name?
My what?
Tim Jim, you're Tim Jim?
Yeah, I'm Tim Jim. Just call me Tim Jim. Call me TJ.
Okay.
No, don't call me TJ. I hate that. It sounds like...
You're not really a TJ. TJs are kind of sports-like.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not... Well, I could comport myself well on the athletic field when I was younger. I wasn't a slouch.
Let's confabulate.
Yes, let's
confabulate about it.
About the perspicacity of our endeavor.
Yes. while Spike frolics in the background.
Anyhow, so yeah, it was interesting, and it's kind of weird that perhaps, since they're all Chicago area born and bred, that there's people with my mom's bio mom's maiden name that are probably distant relatives of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's family. Well,
Oh, is she in there?
Yeah,
Oh.
she's right there. Spike is getting
Oh,
ready.
well, they're going to kill each other then. And you'll get to hear it.
Yeah. And watch the fur fly and we've been putting nuts out on the deck for the squirrels because we're
nuts in the shell.
Do that. And so it's like squirrel TV for the cats pretty much all day. They're right there in front of the sliding door watching the squirrels come and eat. And Fay Ray gets a little exuberant or enthusiastic.
Yeah.
She gets a little enthusiastic and tries to like jump all the way up the window and get tangled in the blinds and then she complains.
Yeah.
But it is fun to watch them come on the porch and eat the nuts and walk up to the sliding glass door and like eat the nut while they're talking. While it seems like they're taunting the cats. It's like, neener, you can't get me.
I love that. I love that so much. I want that for all of them, especially Fay Ray. Mm-hmm. She needs something to agitate her. She hasn't been agitated in a while. Said I, who doesn't like to be agitated.
Right. So anyway, back to Christmas music. And we don't have any examples to play.
I can get one if you just keep talking.
You'll play my
Suno one.
The Christmas music the music that passes these days as Christmas, or as it was referred to by somebody as I work with, well, it's really not Christmas music. It's more like winter festival.
Yeah, they're not wrong. Sorry to say.
We're going there now. Okay, way to sterilize the holiday season. Let's call it the winter festival. Sure. Don't get me started. Anyhow, but I am a big fan of not a big fan of rock and roll Christmas carols.
Right.
Run, Run, Rudolph by Bryan Adams ought to be buried in a radioactive pile of slag.
My favorite one is Please Come Home for Christmas. I prefer the Eagles version, but John Bon Jovi's version is pretty good. I can go with it. And it's really hard to screw that one up.
But they find a way. Bruce Springsteen's Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
No.
Join Run, Run, Rudolph.
Yes, right.
Seriously.
All right. So
go ahead.
John, here it is. Here's my. I wrote this in my head last night. I've been working on it. I had part of it in my phone that I've been dictating the last couple of days. And weirdly enough, what inspired me for this was my brother-in-law.
Oh.
My brother-in-law is still not that, as you might expect, not back to himself after my sister's passing in 2024. And my understanding is he doesn't really go anywhere. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't want any help. He doesn't want anybody to talk to him about it. If I ask something about it, then he gripes that somebody's bothered him. And I don't know what to say. And so I've been kind of working on this, and I thought in my head while I was sleeping in my nice warm bed with my electric blankie, and I was so comfortable and cozy. It's like, everybody should love each other. Everybody should want to spend time with each other.
Yes.
You should just do it. So here's my song. It's called "The Present." I think this is one of them.
This gift while you are able, it's the present, because you're here.
We almost made it through another year.
It was hard not to put in first words, but I did it.
No need to light the candles, because you light up every room. Don't get up to get the camera.
This moment's ending much too soon.
Come sit down, I'll set the table.
Let's enjoy this gift while we are able. It's the present.
That's it.
Nice.
They only gave me a minute.
Oh, I like the choral arrangement though. That's pretty.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought about extending it, but then I thought, no, I can't do Christmas songs for more than a minute. So I think that I'm not alone in that.
Well,
So continue on. It is
okay,
tying right into what you were saying.
so it's like the person at work was saying, well, it's really more of a winter festival now. And I okay, so it's work. We really can't go where I wanted to go with that simply
Yeah.
because it's like way to sterilize the season, way to make it so banal and so just empty. Because
Yeah.
Christmas has always been, and you can deny this if you want. I really don't care. You have your opinion, I have mine. And
Why would I deny it?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking in general.
Oh.
But the Christmas, the biggest part of Christmas has always been the spiritual nature of the holiday.
Yeah, true.
And Christ being born and all that goes with it. So a lot of the Christmas songs, I think all of the Christmas songs reflect that, and even some of the secular ones, if you will, like some of the old Bing Crosby tunes and Irving Berlin's White Christmas. If that isn't iconic, to say the least, and I'll Be Home for Christmas, that was published in World War II. Especially when you listen to the old version of it that came out at that time, you can hear that in that song because it was several Christmases before a lot of the boys came home. And my mom and dad had this Christmas record that we used to listen to a lot. They had a version of the Little Drummer Boy on there, which was really well done.
Yeah, I like that.
And then there's the Christmas standard. One of them is Do You Hear What I Hear? And every artist that does that totally wrecks it. Whitney Houston's version of that song is utter garbage.
Oh no!
The lady has a beautiful voice. There is no doubting about that she can sing, but that song
not that one.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It has because we sang it in church growing up, had a little quicker tempo. It wasn't the long, drawn-out notes, and I'm not even going to try to imitate it because I'll sound like an elephant. But it's a lot of and you hate him. I know you hate him. Mannheim Steamroller is one of my favorites. Look at her. It is to me. It is not Christmas personified, but to me, I really enjoy a lot of.
It's a bunch of people playing instruments. I'm not saying they're not good musicians; they are, but it's just like, the more you hear a song, the more familiar you get with it. The more familiar you get with it, the more you forget what it's really about. Well, it's another cheapening it's another watering down of a lovely spiritual holiday. That's the way I look at it. Right. So I don't care if you like them. I don't want to hear it. I love you.
I love
you. Don't let me hear it.
But
don't make me. Okay. Don't make me. You can't make me. You can't make me listen to it.
Their rendition of O Come, O Come, Emmanuel.
No.
You don't like that? I love it. It's my favorite.
Is it in Latin?
Yes. Believe it or not. It's Latin.
Adeste Fidelis?
They don't. I don't think they do.
Laeti Triumphantes?
What?
3 years of Latin, honey. 3 years.
3 years.
3 years. I was smart.
Yeah.
3 years.
There's lots and lots of great Christmas music out there from years past. Probably over the last 10, maybe 15 years. It's just the quality has just.
Hi, Frank.
Hey, Frank, how you doing today?
Tim, we need to interview Frank. Frank interviews everyone else. We need to interview Frank.
Yes. Yes, we need to
I
interview
think.
him because he does a great show.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Frank, we were just talking about holiday music,
So,
and I played mine. Tim's talking about how he likes, what is that weirdo group that
Mannheim Steamroller.
are they the one that did Radioactive with the fiddle player that I like?
I don't think so, no. Actually, one of the organizers,
I thought that was Imagine
one of the guys who put,
It was Pentatonics.
Pentatonics.
Pentatonics, now I'll go hear them. They're awesome. Anywhere, anytime.
One of the members of Mannheim Steamroller had a big hit back in the 70s called Convoy.
What?
He did it under the name of C.W. McCall.
Was it We Got a Great Big
Yes,
Convoy?
that was it.
Oh, no.
And who did not love that song, though? I mean, come on. Came out in 76, and the TV show Moving On was on, and it was all about truckers
King and the
and
Bear.
TV radios.
It was all about all of that, yeah. I remember it vividly because I was in, sorry to yell if I'm yelling. I got excited. I was in, I think this is first grade, something like that. And hold on. I don't know what that means, but Streamlabs says I should show it, so there y'all go. I was in first grade, and somebody that I did not know, a little boy came over to me and said, "Come here." Should have known, but I didn't. I was in first grade. Went over to the little record place, put the little record on, and it was Convoy! Got a great big Convoy. I said, "What is that?" He's like, "I wanted you to hear it."
It's
Well, I heard it now. Can I go away? That's my Convoy story.
So, and I was a CB radio geek way back then too.
No.
I had I mean, come on now. So I got when I was done with high school.
Which time?
The second time. I'm kidding. I had a Radio Shack, a realistic portable CB that was about that big and about that wide, and you could carry it on your belt. It took a dozen AA batteries, and so here I am walking down the street with this 6-foot antenna above my head.
Well,
and I'm walking by a bunch of kids, and one of them goes, "Hey, what are you doing? Calling in the airstrike?"
Yeah, at your house.
And yeah, I'm because man, I love radio. I still do. I can't see the ham radios are back here. Got kind of a janky.
Aren't they gonna get spoiled by now?
Huh?
Aren't they gonna get spoiled by now?
Yes, trying to make sure it does.
That's our ham, get it?
Right, exactly. I put them in the oven and roast them. There we go. So I got a janky antenna set up out there, and I'm gonna improve it a little bit later, a couple weeks after the lights come down. But yeah, so I was the quintessential kind of radio geek as a child because radio was always so much fun.
And that was
yeah, exactly.
It's been whatever since I know you, so I don't know.
And my dad used to, since he was fire chief, he used to carry around a handy-talkie, one of those Motorola's from the 70s that weighed about 6 pounds.
I was remembering that time that I went to the ham radio show with you.
Yeah. Wasn't that fun? Come on. We went to Hamvention in Xenia, Ohio.
I was pretty excited about the whole thing.
Excited? It was like a kid in a candy store when I was walking around there. Are you kidding me? But, so yeah, my dad had this huge handy-talkie that he carried with him. And because it was the way it was positioned on his belt, when he'd have it on and he was walking, this arm was always out to the side a little bit. He looked like a gunfighter waiting to draw. But, I mean, the things were bricks back then. It was huge. It was humongous radio.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we always had the local fire departments on the scanners and stuff in the house. I grew up with that noise. That noise. So I still listen to it now, much to your
I know.
If I had my way, it'd be piped through the entire apartment.
Well,
and even better, even better. I discovered on my Roku TV that my favorite website railstream.net is available to watch on
Oh my
television.
God! Not
Can you imagine?
What? Oh my God!
Watching trains on TV.
That just makes me my breath heave with perspiration.
Oh my God. I don't expect anybody to understand my hobbies. I just enjoy them.
Sorry, kids. Sorry your kids were watching this. Sorry you didn't see that.
Everybody's got their jam, and I'm cool with that. Just, I have bizarre ones, and, can't help myself.
Well, let me just announce, Frank, if you haven't heard, season 2 of Chains of Love is underway. We just played the trailer for it, so if you catch it on the replay, or you could find it on the Chains of Love playlist. We're going to have a brand new adventure. Bryce Lane is exiled to the local trailer park, so it's going to take a little bit of a turn, I think. So if you enjoyed, I know that you guys are real supportive of it on your show, and I thank you for that. Just kind of waiting to get into production.
Anyhow.
Oh yeah.
So, and I keep losing my track on the Christmas music, and I don't know what
sorry.
I was doing. No, that's all right.
I keep sidetracking you.
So there's great Christmas music, and then there's
mine.
Well, no, yours was good. Even the TV commercials now are so devoid of
You get closer to your mic?
Even the TV commercials now are devoid of the Christmas feeling. Even if they don't have anything spiritual in the commercial, you could feel like Christmas because it'd be wreaths and garland and Christmas trees and snow. And now you have a bunch of people dancing around a Hall & Oates like Target did a couple years ago. How's that Christmas? I mean,
why Hall & Oates?
You make my dreams
I don't love
come
them, but why?
You Make My Dreams Come True was the song they used.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
So I will stick to the traditional because it reminds me of everything Christmas years ago and growing up. And
I missed it. How did I miss it?
Tim shout, no delay. This funky rant gon' make you day. Tim's on the road.
Sing it, Tim.
Yep.
Okay.
So my main thing here is always with the Christmas music is there's so many traditional songs that hit.
Have a good dinner, Frank. Go ahead.
Take it easy, Frank. So like Whitney Houston's rendition of Do You Hear What I Hear? Can't stand listening to it. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Run Run Rudolph by Bryan Adams. Why? I'm sorry, but why? And then
we were just talking about what's the Paul McCartney one that I said I either really like it or I got to hit somebody.
Wonderful Christmas Time. It sounds like
oh my God.
He sounds like he's sitting in his house with a Casio and decided
it's like I give him credit because he can sing about anything.
Right.
But after 2 minutes, you're like, different lyrics.
Elton John's Step Into Christmas is cool, though. I really like that one.
Okay. Nice.
John Lennon's Christmas song, not so much.
So this is Christmas War is Over? That one?
It's not so much because John Lennon.
The Plastic Ono Band? Is it the Plastic Ono Band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Have you ever listened to Sean Lennon's stuff?
No, I
highly recommend it.
Okay.
I love Julian more than Sean's, but just because probably Sean is a lot younger than I am. So,
right.
He's not up to my experience level yet. But highly recommend it. Sorry, I sidetracked you. Go ahead.
No, that's okay. But and I'm trying to think of some other Christmas stuff. As some of the old Christmas songs from the 40s, 50s, years ago, probably up until about 6 years ago, on shortwave, there used to be this radio show that had come on different frequencies depending on the day of the week called Countdown to Christmas. And it was on all year long. And they played traditional Christmas music, older Christmas music, and it was counting down the days till Christmas. And, you know, you pick that up in the middle of summer and immediately you're transported to snow and Christmas trees and in your mind. And it was really pretty cool. But I think now you can only find it on the internet, but I'm not entirely certain. It was the show was carried by WTWW out of Tennessee or by WRMI out of Miami. Radio Miami International, and WTWW is We Transmit Worldwide. And so it's pretty cool to pick that up and just be listening to it. And it's that sort of thing. But the music, you know, it's like I said, these days, and there's somebody who may like it out there. It is so sterile. It's not even reminiscent of a holiday season. It's really not. Yeah. You know, and if you're going to reduce Christmas to winter festival, enjoy. That's all I've got to say. You're not going to wreck my Christmas. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So.
I need you to help me make it clear. You know that I want you.
Well, yeah, of course. I like to write holiday music with, kind of more of a personal feel to it. And this is one of mine, but that you were talking about Mannheim Steamroller, and I think they're very good musicians. It's just I can only hear so much of Silent Night, and no matter what you do to it, I mean, short of, I don't know, my favorite singer, whoever that would be at the time, coming out to sing it directly to me and standing in front of me while I drool on them, thinking, "Oh my God, I don't know what else to do." So, it's a beautiful song, but I'm more of a traditionalist, right. I guess. I'd rather hear Silent Night than whatever else that's out now.
One of the components of Christmas music is the memories that it generates for people. So there is a definitely personal connection to the music, whereas I might think some of today's music is just somebody's going to hear it and they're going to bring back a special memory for them, and that's great. I mean, it does. A lot of the music does that for me. And one of my favorite albums, as weird as this might sound, was John Denver and the Muppets, Christmas Together.
That's a good choice.
Because there's a couple of one or two songs. There's one song on there called "A Baby Just Like You."
Aww.
Still chokes me up to this day because every one of my children, when they were little, I would hold them and sing that song to them during Christmas.
What is it? Can you sing it?
No, I can't.
Oh.
"Baby Just Like You," it's called.
Okay.
And it's just a great little, because, children and Christmas and growing up, and now that they're all out doing their own family thing and grandpa and feeling old.
I like Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. It's my favorite Christmas special. Something about watching little Muppet otters and little animals running around. It's fun.
Yeah, well, Peanuts Christmas special is my favorite.
Oh, you can't beat that. Yeah,
I love that one.
That's back.
And the music for that was always pretty good too. There's some of that and there's, speaking of Christmas music, the movie, the Home Alone New York, where he's in New York.
I've never seen anything in that franchise.
There is a great Christmas song in that movie, but I cannot remember it. But it's really, really good Christmas song.
And one of my favorites is I think it was from Frosty the Snowman, the really old 70s cartoon with Burl Ives, was it?
Yeah, the old Rankin Bass cartoon, yeah.
Silver and Gold is probably one of my favorites. It's just so nice.
It's probably the one holiday season out of the year, other than Thanksgiving, to a much lesser extent, probably Easter. But it's the one holiday season out of the year that is all just family and togetherness and fireplaces and Christmas trees. And
If I had a family that did that,
well, I mean, we didn't really do that. I mean, the big thing for my family was
I did at one point.
Christmas party at my grandparents' house, my dad's parents, which was always the highlight of Christmas. Was Christmas Eve, and after that was over, we'd come home and open our presents, which was always fun. And
we did the same. Yeah. My grandparents was Christmas Eve, and then the next day was for mom and dad. Yeah.
Yeah, and on Christmas, pardon me, everybody. On Christmas Day, my mom's parents would come over.
Getting choked up, everybody.
Yeah, I know. It's somebody's cutting onions in
my
there.
violin.
My mom's parents would come over on Christmas Day, and the house was full of the smell of cookies in the oven, and my mom making dinner and playing with new Christmas toys.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite time of year, always has been. What are we listening to here?
Well, you like the Calypso.
Oh yes, Calypso. I can't live without it.
It's not really Calypso, but it's Island Dreams, and you're dreaming. So,
right
there you go. That's all I got.
And that segues me into something else, which really isn't a rant, but it's something I noticed since moving here.
That I'm bitchier? I'm sorry. I keep telling you, I can't help it. These people they fuck around, man. It's just, I can't help it.
I go shopping at the local. We have 2 Krogers. That one's over here.
That's the problem.
And then the other one's down over this way in Blue Ash.
Too many.
But the Kroger over in Montgomery, I do not know something in the water in that town, but it's not everybody, but it's dare I say this because said I'm old too, but it's the older ladies walk through the store, their faces locked in a perpetual scowl. They're like mad at everything and everybody, and they
must work wrong.
And if they are talking, they're bitching to one another about how lousy everything is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you live in an upper middle class town and you're complaining? Do you mind if I step in here and unload on you ladies and just let you know how it is? And, oh my God, you believe how terrible everything is. Oh my God, it's awful.
When we first got here, never think about it. I told you when we went to Meyer, and that's a chain around here. It's like a tri-state chain for those of you who don't know. It's just fabulous, great store. Went to Meyer, and Tim and I both had separate carts because, for whatever reason, I said, listen, you go that way, I'll go this way. Let's get this done fast and get out of here. So we had 2 carts and went through the self-checkout line. I call it the self-screw lane. We went through the self-screw. And I got mine done like in no time flat. And I was out of there, and I was waiting by the door. And I'm sorry, I'm not 20 anymore, but some older lady come up, she rides the cart. Oh, excuse me, honey, I can park this. She ride it right there, And here comes her friend. Do you remember when Ray was on that thing? Oh, fuck yeah, he fucked it up. And she's like, are you married, honey? I said, yeah. And she's like, where's your hubby at? And I said, he's over there in the last, I don't know what the hell he did. I said, he's still checking it out. And we started talking about you. We said, oh, honey, it's your why you can't, he'll die soon. Don't worry.
Wow, that's encouraging. That is a great thing to hear. Thank you.
Shit,
anonymous old lady who's wishing death on me. That is, thank you so much.
I know. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, no offense, I don't even know you, but yet I feel encouraged.
So, yeah.
Just kidding.
So walking through the Kroger, I'm like, what's wrong with everybody here? I mean, it was bad enough I had the
Cincinnati.
I was bad enough I had the trauma of the chicken guy a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that was great.
going through the not trauma, but you know
Was
what I mean.
that his chicken that you just cooked this evening?
No, that was my chicken. That was stuff bought from the.
That would have been just poetic justice. It was so good.
Well, thank you.
Everybody, Tim cooks the best chicken ever. I have to give it to him. I was almost in a chicken coma again, except we had to go get air in my tires and I had to wake up.
I was almost in a chicken coma as well, because I take the breast and make it into strips and bread it, and my secret recipe is better than the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices. It is.
Well, that's what my grandma, when my grandma taught me how to make fried chicken at age 7, she had a bag or a plate, had powder, flour and salt and pepper. And I said, Grandma, where's the 11 herbs and spices like Colonel Sanders? She said, and I quote, horse shit, salt and pepper. Okay. That's my grandma's story.
I can't reveal what I use.
She sounded nicer when she said it, but
Yeah.
You know what? Depression era people can make anything out of anything. They could take flour and turn it into like an effing work of art.
Yes.
I admire that.
Speaking of food,
Yeah.
I have a story from years ago.
Okay, go ahead.
It was back in the early 2000s, like 2007, 2008, maybe the later early 2000s, something like that. Anyway, and it was a time of very lean years, food pantry and things like that.
Yeah.
And you've reached pretty much, because we would get some groceries, we'd get food from the food pantry, and
yeah.
So you've never tasted despair until you've had chicken franks and mashed potatoes. Just chicken franks. I mean, I was grateful for whatever
I would have gone without.
I was grateful for whatever food we had, but not the chicken franks. I'm sorry. They just were awful.
There are just some things you should not be giving to the food pantry, and I would say that would be one of them.
Well, it was chicken franks, and I made some mashed potatoes.
Cover it up.
Gravy, and we had some beans, lima beans, I think.
Oh,
it was the kind of thing at one point you're like, I'm thankful I have food to eat, and at the same time I'm hitting the knees going, God, please deliver us from this.
That's almost Panera bread type stuff. Too much green.
Yeah.
Too much avocado.
And believe me, kids were not happy, and I cannot.
I wouldn't be either.
But it was at that point. It was in the middle of the week, I think. The paycheck hadn't come in. Nothing or hardly anything in the bank, and there's not enough food in the house.
Yep.
But what do we got, Dad? Well, there's
pasta,
chicken franks, and mashed
What's
potatoes.
it look like? What's it smell like? I don't know. Let's go for it.
They're terrible. They're just awful stuff.
Yeah.
Cheap hot dogs.
Oh, those are the worst.
Aldi hot dogs were better than these chicken franks. They were just terrible. And I was thankful, and let me clarify, I was thankful we had food in the house, but at the same time, ew.
You can tell a lot about a person by the brand of hot dog they buy. I'm just saying. You can. I mean, I realize that some people don't have an option, and that's soon to be us. But Lisa, listen, I will skimp out on a lot of things, but hot dogs are not one of them. And hot dogs and toilet paper, as long as you got those two good things, you're good. Literally, you're good to go.
And the hot dogs, Oscar Mayer are acceptable, but they'd either better Nathan's or Vienna beef. Or HEB's Texas, what are they? Texas brisket franks, which were just delicious. And but yeah, Vienna beef, all beef franks, man. That's a Chicago hot dog right there. And you better believe it. You don't put ketchup on that, because that's wrong.
I'll put ketchup all over it.
Not in Chicago.
I'll make you look at it. Get you right on that.
You got to have
Maybe
the
down in West
sport
Virginia.
peppers, the sport peppers, the relish, the tomatoes, the pickle, and the celery salt. And then you put it on the wax paper, put the fries all around it, roll it up, and then you take it to the counter over by there and eat it. That's how it's done.
I found out when I was 18, when I was traveling around, I was in an all-girl bluegrass band when I was 18. I graduated away from high school, moved to Chicagoland, and started traveling around. We went to West Virginia this one time for this festival. And I said, and there was nothing else there but one hot dog cart. I said, hot dog. Here you go, babe. Here you go. And I looked at it, and she put chili on it. And I said,
Okay.
Can I just please have a regular hot dog? I said, also, do you have ketchup? And she just looked at it like, what are you talking about? Are you speaking Greek? I come to find out that they don't do ketchup there on their hot dogs. They do chili. There is no ketchup. Meaning not on hot dogs anyway.
I can't do.
And I was basically an outcast of the whole festival because the little Yankee had to ask for ketchup on her hot dog. Yeah. So.
You know what I discovered late in life that I enjoy on my hot dogs? That's sauerkraut.
I can see that you have kind of a German taste about all of that stuff.
It's a New York thing, but Coney Island.
Anything fermented, you're in with it pretty much.
Yeah, wine, whiskey, sauerkraut.
Stuff behind the bed. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've seen you in there.
Polish sausage with dumplings and sauerkraut, but it's got to be the Chateau bread dumplings.
I love Polish sausage. I mean, you can't beat it.
Right. But, and I haven't looked for them here, and I got to see if I can find them here because, it's Ohio, German influence here in this state, sort of.
You think, yeah.
So I hope I can find the Chateau bread dumplings because that is just the best. With the Chateau bread dumplings and sauerkraut and Polish sausage.
You lived in the birthplace of the Reuben for 2.5 years, and yet we never had any German food over there. What makes you think we're getting it here?
I couldn't find any Chateau bread dumplings out in Nebraska because they're uncultured out there.
Well, they don't Chateau, they shit-toe. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say something, and it's got to be a higher quality Polish. It can't be like, it's got to be like an Eckrich or something, something that has a little bit more, and it's got to be the long coil of sausage, not the individual like Frank's. But those are acceptable if you got nothing else.
My mom used to get you get it look like somebody put it around their arm and twisted it once, and then she'd get that, cut it in half, put it in the microwave in wax paper, and then put it on hot dog buns for us.
Yep.
So I used to love that. So I miss it.
Yeah, we need to have cheddar brats or something around here one night, or bratwurst or Polish, or
yeah.
I think that's my mission for next week.
Well, we might have to consider that because honestly, I just want something different. Pizza is great, and all this fast food is great. By fast food, I mean, frozen meals and stuff. Because by the time I get home, I leave when it's dark. I get home when it's dark. I just got home about an hour and a half ago, maybe hour. I don't know.
Yeah, about an hour and a half ago.
And especially now that I'm working more, I'm not going to be cooking.
And I get out of work at 8:30 at night when I'm working, so I'm not really inclined to cook that late.
We need to get out the crock pot, I think.
Yep. Chili.
There's lots of cool winter recipes, I'm sure. I'd like something that I could take to work, but on the other hand, it's such a hassle either way you do it. It just really is. But that being said, sorry to once again derail your train of thought about Christmas music.
Yeah, that's all right. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover, but Christmas is a real special time for me. One of my favorite times of the year.
Same. I love Christmas lights. I love to watch them.
Yeah. And when I was living, growing up, there was the town of Westchester. It was right next to Hillside where I grew up. And there was a couple blocks right before 31st Street off of Wolf Road. where all the houses had huge Christmas displays out in front of them.
I love that.
And you wound through the neighborhood looking at everything everybody did, and it was so cool. And they did it for years. And then somebody moved into the neighborhood who didn't like all the extra traffic, so they sued to make it stop.
That sounds about right. Or
Grinch.
not right, but expected.
Drag them out through their mail slot and give them some attitude adjustment. Never understood why people got to work so hard to spoil other people's fun. But anyhow,
they're not having fun themselves, baby.
we got to learn to get a sense of humor and have fun. Damn it! Got to stop taking life so seriously. We don't get out of this alive. So,
well, I'm trying to get with the program, and unfortunately, it takes me so long to get with the whole Christmas thing that by the time I'm with it, it's gone.
yeah.
Um,
Had a few years like that where I started to feeling the Christmas spirit in like January 10th. It's like, why is that?
yeah,
It's weird.
yeah, I'm a little bit late, so I guess I just need to start like really early. But
Yeah.
that being said, do you have anything? Do you have any parting wisdom to leave our viewers
Yes.
and listeners?
You know what?
Kimberly.
Laugh because it sure as hell beats crying. Find something funny. Don't take everything so seriously, because I know there's some people out there who do and can't help it, but you need to stop. I talked to a bunch of them on the phone this past week at work, and they really, really need to either get laid or get drunk, something. I don't know, but they needed something. And
I'm considering starting a drinking habit. Just kidding, but maybe not.
some days I wish I could, but you know.
I need some numb rums from alcohol.
Some numb rum, yeah, some numb rum or the
Yeah.
some of the other
Purple berry punch that's parasite free. I do.
yeah, purple berry tequila. Some purple
Tequila,
berry.
yeah. In my life, I need that.
Right.
But that being said, we've hit episode 20.
Yes.
We're almost grown ups.
Yeah. That's
We're not
what
going to
we've
be,
been
but
told.
we're almost.
Yeah, we've been told we should grow up, and it was like, why? Tell me what's the good in that.
You can have my share. I don't want to do it anymore. You come pay my bills and do all the grown up shit, and just let me sit and eat cereal in front of cartoons in the morning. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, those were the days, man. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We will be back next week. With
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.
Yeah, with something. I will come up with some stuff. And probably more text messages, I think. Probably I may even go through like Indiegogo or what's the other one? Kickstarter, and see what kind of insanity I can find.
Sounds good. Well, I will see you then. Till then, I'll be holed up in my room under my electric blanket, smiling and thinking of Christmas trees.
Yay. All right.
Yay.
All right,
Love you guys.
everybody.
Thanks
Love you guys.
for stopping by. If you're catching us on the replay, don't forget to hit the like thingy down here.
No, the like is it's
And they got a new thing. It's called hype. So we need some hype in our lives. Sorry, I'm not one to beg, but could you please? Love you guys. Love you guys very much. This is AA signing off. This is Tim, Chicago 9.
Yep.
Which I married at one point.
Yes.
And
I'm forever thankful that you did.
Oh, I'm sure you are. I love you.
You have no idea.
We'll see you guys.
No idea.
See you guys next week.
See you,
Bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.